Good evening, everyone. Merry Christmas. It is 2020. Things are a little bit different. This year's Christmas concert will not be together, but we are at another fabulous location with a fabulous organ as well. This evening, since we are not singing together as one, I will be playing an opening hymn and a closing hymn, and those are the two pieces that you may join the organ in the privacy of your home or simply just to listen. This year's concert is called The Wisemen Still Seek Him, and we are going to be caravanning with the wise men, just as in many, many, many years ago. The wise men did not appear immediately after the birth of the announcement, but they had to travel afar. So we are going to begin this evening's concert with the hymn Silent Night. All right, so it's been a silent night. We all know what happened at the birth of the Savior. A new star shined in the sky for the first time. Our next piece is called O Morning Star, How Fair and Bright. However, at the last four measures of this song, it recalls for a Zimbelstern. And a Zimbelstern on pipe organs is like a star, and it has little bells at the end, and it goes around, and it does tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Brother Jeff Conniff wonderfully made my own Zimbelstern, and I have to show it to everybody. I showed it last year. He made it last year. And what you do is, do you hear the stars twinkling in the sky? Just twinkling away. So this piece, you will hear this for the very last 4 measures, and I want you to vision yourself as if you were the wise men doing whatever you were doing, and it was this very calm and silent night, and you knew something special was happening, and then you look up towards the heavens, and there was a bright star in the sky, and you knew that the prophecy that had been foretold was fulfilled, and now you are ready to begin your quest. The next piece needs no explanation. It is called We Three Kings. In the piece we just heard, We Three Kings, you heard the pedal playing the part of the camel going through the sand. Our next piece, my French is horrific, so please don't send any comments to me. It is called Elle est née, le divin enfant, which means he is born, the divine Christ child. And in this piece, we are going to be using 2 pencils. It is going to be holding down these 2 notes, causing a droning effect. And that's going to be kind of like the journey going across the desert. I hope you enjoy this piece. The next piece is Sing We Now of Christmas. Now, I played this a couple years ago, and I gave you a little visual what you need to imagine. We are still riding the camels, so I need you to go into the realm of Disney, where he does fabulous caricatures of animals. So in your mind, what I'm picturing is the journey has just started. So everybody is still in a good mood. We've all been on long journeys with our families, and in the beginning, we're so excited for the trip. We haven't gotten to the "are we there yet" portion. So right now, we're still joyful. We're happy. We've just started. We have all of our snacks. And in your mind, you need to picture these big, fat camels, these happy camels, and they're kind of swashing back and forth, just dancing across the desert. Listen with your eyes and especially with your ears, and see if you can see happy camels. The next piece is the journey to Bethlehem. Now, I want to have you envision yourself going on that family trip. It's now halfway through. You're starting to get a little tired, a little antsy. Might even have a couple of little fights in the back seats. So we're going to still be on the camels. And then in the middle section of this piece, you'll see that we're starting to stretch out our legs. We're taking a little break. And then we get right back on the camel to begin our journey. In case you keep hearing, are we there yet? Are we going in the right direction? Towards the end of the piece, you will see, or hear in this case, you will hear the stars shining down. The wise men have finally ended their journey. As they are starting to approach the manger, they are thinking of the gifts that they can bring him. And as well, we too can think of the gifts that we can bring to our Savior.
Carol McConkie said the following: "At this sacred Christmas season, we remember the love of God for each one of us in the gift of his beloved Son, the Savior of the world. We share his gift as we love God and serve one another." In Christina Rosetta's poem, In the Bleak Midwinter, it says, "What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can, I give him, give my heart." Perhaps the only gift any of us truly have to give our Savior in gratitude for his life and for his infinite and atoning sacrifice is to love as he loved and to serve as he served. Jesus Christ taught in Mark 12:30-31, "And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. And the second is, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." Because we love him, we serve him. President Thomas S. Monson said, "We cannot truly love God if we do not love our fellow travelers on this mortal journey. Likewise, we cannot fully love our fellow men if we do not love God, the Father of us all."
This next piece is called Nimrod. It is a gorgeous, very slow, feeling, reverent piece. I would like to imagine as if we were one of the three wise men, and as we have approached the manger, we are overcome with emotion and gratitude. We have traveled afar, we're weary, we're tired, but we have made our journey to worship the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. we will be singing the first verse of O Come, All Ye Faithful. As we conclude this evening, I look forward to meeting you, every one of you, next year, where we have handbells once again, soloists once again, instrumentalists once again, and you singing in the pews once again with your little jingle bells. The last piece is called People Look East. I would like to read the very last verse of this glorious hymn. It says, "People look east and sing today, love the rose is on the way. Angels announce with shouts of mirth, Christ who brings new life to earth. Such eerie peak and valley humming, with the work the Lord is coming. People look east and sing today, love the Lord is on the way."